I think that's such a formula that there should be no more headache. I mean, there will be more. And I look at it and it's so flat that I can't bear it. So, but if you asked me right now, I would never allow you to publish it. Hi, so that's my weekly recap. Yes, I'm once again running late. And for the first time, I was writing till midnight and even after. So now I'm paying for it. So we'll see how I will manage in this weekly recap, like in this video. So I have two things to say. And once again, I'm running late, so I want to be quick. Usually there's nothing for me to tell a lot. There's two things I want to talk about because they have been staying in my mind. So today I had an Eureka, which has to do with the world building. I think I solved it for myself once and for all. I don't know for sure, but for now, I think that's such a formula that there should be no more headache. I mean, there will be more, but there shouldn't be like this ignorant way of heading, ignorant kind of headache, which has to do with the world building. I was sitting and I know that there's, so I sat in front of my diary, with the world building, and I kind of, if you remember, I told you that every kingdom in my fantasy world, in my world, has like this holidays, like half holidays, half rituals, half trials, competitions. It can be different. It depends on the kingdom. Every kingdom has one. Well, should have one. I still don't have every trial or this holiday for every kingdom. But yesterday I written down some points of one, and I look at it and it's so flat that I can't bear it. So I went to sleep with that issue, and maybe an hour ago I had this Eureka. And in the end of the video I will share with it. For the first time in my life, I was writing till midnight. So you know, I'm early sleeper. I would prefer to be in bed than to do something like in very late, like in evening. So I'm early sleeper. I would prefer to go to bed and think about the book in the bed than to rot in front of my than to rot in front of my screen. Well, now I'm rotting today because, yeah, just like right now. Now I'm sleep deprived and my brain is not functioning. Yes, I'm never doing it again. What I was writing? I was writing that parenting book because time is ticking. I am not a half god. I don't live that long. So I want to move faster and I wanted to finish it. I even have it written in my diary. So one of the points, like I said, I make the points for every day. What should I do? So for yesterday, I had finished editing the garden, like that parenting book. I mean, yes, other things I didn't accomplish. I have finished the 12th chapter in my fantasy book, but I didn't. And let me explain why. That's a whole other story. So I was editing that garden, and I see the time, I'm running out of time, and I actually want to sleep, but I see I didn't do none. I, like, from the writing tasks, I did none. So I said that until I finish editing the garden, I don't go to sleep. Strategy, well, not so, but I mean, what can I say? I was sleep deprived and I wanted to finish it as fast as I can, and I was frustrated. So I don't know whether it was a good decision for me to write in that time. Anyway, I did finish it. Weird to say, I don't usually say it. So there's one thing I'm facing now that I don't like. the issue I'm facing in both of my books, actually everywhere, even in poems and everywhere I write, live. I am not very eloquent. I am not an eloquent person, ironically. That's why I struggle with descriptions. I can't find distinctive, eloquent descriptions. So I have the same issue everywhere. Like you, if I am not thoughtful and I, for example, would give you my first draft, you won't know how my characters look like. Main characters, never. You won't know how they look like. You won't know in which room they talk. You will not, those description doesn't come from me naturally. What comes from me naturally is some weird existential thoughts that for some reason are connected to the waves. And I say it sounds not so, but for me it makes sense. I don't know how to explain it. I have issue with descriptions, like general description, because I was writing yesterday. Also, my opinion might not be objective and healthy because I am exhausted. Like I said, I'm sleep deprived, and maybe it's not so bad with the parenting book. But if you asked me right now, I would never allow you to publish it. I am writing it and it's not it. It's very cutted. Like the scenes don't feel like they feel, everything feels like a separate story. Maybe that's not bad. Just as I said right now, maybe that's not bad. I don't know. So my solution is to screenshot it and send it to my mom, because that's her story. I only do like that artistic treatment to her plot points and idea. So yes, weird, but I did finish it. Maybe I need to sleep on it, just like I did with that story. Story. With that revelation, like new revelation. Can you imagine? I wanted to tell you how dry and technical and boring and disgusting this week is, only for this new enlightenment to hit me in my face, and I was just like sitting like an idiot and yes, staring at my diary. It's actually fun. Fun. Music is fun as well, but here I'm just like, I'm fresh baked, as they like to say in college. Fresh baked, so yes, they start poking me. Actually, this week was actually technical. I've been thinking about thinking and thinking that I'm always constantly thinking. What has to do? I won't tell you my word count because I don't think it changed and I don't remember one. So it's just like I say it just for the check. And what else? I did world building actually this week. Now I'm rethinking it because I actually made points of world building things I want to tell about. Like here. No. Oh, here it is. Yeah, you don't lose much. I wrote 1 point. I want to move faster. I honestly do, because I like when I get to discover the story more and more. And yesterday I also set it a rule for myself. If I get, for example, an idea, like, I don't know, scene idea, like that holiday idea, which I still didn't write, a lot of which I didn't write. And I should write them down, or I should at least shape that idea within 48 hours. Or, for example, if it comes with, for example, some YouTube video, I should film it within 48 hours. So I don't know whether it will work. I heard of it. I will try. Because, like I said in my previous weekly recap, yes, I think that was previous weekly recap, I tried different things. Honestly, a lot. I think I tried everything. Well, maybe not everything, but I tried indeed a lot. And Yeah, do I need to say that in vain? Why I wanted to finish the 12th chapter. Because I deleted that potential 13th chapter. Because it was bullshit on a stick. Yes, I will still need to, I see it now, that I need to make some sort of prelude in this action. Like in this second act, if I can call it like this, into this next scene. So I still don't know how. Maybe I will need to delete, like I said in my, like, it was that third or fourth weekly recap. Like I said, you delete 2 sentences and you start over again. Always works. But now I just need to think of a way how to make it flow smoothly from one scene to another. And also I need to sleep on it. Actually, on every problem I need to sleep on it. But not when I'm sleep deprived, because yes, yesterday didn't help. That's why I don't like all of this how to be productive or anything. That's such a personal thing. And I noticed that even my parents don't know. So yes, do you get like the large scale? Even my mom doesn't know. So only you can know. Yeah, don't let her see that. Hopefully next weekly recap, I want to tell you that I finished 13th chapter. So, I mean, I was looking at my analytics in my YouTube channel to know from where you people find me, from what kind of videos. And there was a video, what's wrong with Alchemist or something like this, like honest, like Alchemist book review or something like this. And so I searched it up and I get like these videos. Yes, there were shorts and everything that which were complaining about Alchemist. I mean, there was a girl, she said that the Alchemist world is unnecessarily complicated. I believe that there is no such thing as unnecessarily complicated. The world building can't be unnecessarily complicated. I believe that's non-existing thing. I think that it can feel that the world building doesn't flow naturally into the world itself. That's something I feel in Alchemist. San Lin Yu, I'm sorry if I spelled it wrong. She kind of does that thing that I honestly feel that that not even Helena explains me the world. It feels like I'm opening some history article and I really had to write things down. I don't know, some scale for it to make sense. If there would have been a map in my book, maybe it would make it easier. But there, when for me, it's a lot of unexplained terms and just this long, really long, page of an actually article of her world, then yes, it will be hard for me to track it. The world building her world even doesn't feel as the part of her world. That's the issue. That's what I see. Like in short, in one sentence. That's how I see it. But in my world, I do a bit of a contrary thing. Maybe a bit too much contrary. That's also the thought that visited me today. So how it looks like. I take the reader and just throw it into my world. I don't think that's bad. I, for example, would want that experience, so that's why I write it like this. So I do, like, for example, I see it as I do the contrary from what San Lin Yu did in Alchemist. I don't know, I don't explain things, how it looks like. So my characters, of course, they grow up in this world. They know animals, their geography, and history, they know all of those things. Naturally, they grow up in them. So, for example, if you take fiction, and for example, there's a cat or a dog running, the character won't describe that this creature has 4 legs and 4, for example. They will just say that there is, for example, cat running, and for example, its bright, huge eyes illuminate, for example, moonlight, or mirror the moonlight. So naturally, I do the same thing with my creatures. My characters don't describe, oh, this creature has like, I don't know, this serpent-like creature with all of those, and further on. The other thing is, that's where I make things complicated. I want to, for a reader to understand what that creature is, without it sounding like I just explained. Yes, I still need to sleep on it as well. I honestly, I just need to sleep. That's how it is. So moving to the Erica, to that opening. Like I said, I did world building, and honestly, I thought I reached my limit, but apparently I didn't. So I started filling the gaps in my world building, in my world, just filling the gaps in my world. And I started writing one of the holidays, like rituals, trials. It's all of those things. I mean, I wrote some things down. I mean, it's if you take it surfacely, well, surfacely can do. But of course, I'm not going to do it like this. And I was thinking, what's wrong with it? Because what will I do with it if I don't know what's wrong with it? I've been thinking what's with this holiday is so much different from, for example, the Minervalis. Both are this kind of holiday ritual trials in different kingdoms, but one works, other doesn't. Then the realization struck me. The world building should help me to open the core message. So sorry. I don't know, do you get like the because I watched countless of videos on of successful fantasy writers, Brandon Sanderson, George Martin, John Rowling, and Lee Bardugo. Not only one videos. Like it was like maybe 5 videos from every those writers, and some writers which I don't even know. I watched some Neil Gaiman also videos. Like honestly, a lot of videos. Not to mention that I follow a lot of writers in TikTok, Instagram. I never saw any of them saying those things. Maybe I don't know. Maybe they take it as a default. For me, it was a discovery. Also, tell me, do they take it as a default? Because for me, it was a discovery. I don't know. It felt like a hit of the sun in my brains, like through my brains, straight into the consciousness. And if I recall the descriptions once again, like returning to the description topic. If you, for example, I don't know, if you want to know, for example, it would help me a lot. I have uploaded my prologue of my fantasy book in my YouTube channel. You will find it easily. For example, you could write me how descriptions were there. Because, I mean, yes, there are comments saying that some things are confusing, and because of some sequences of events, descriptions, and paragraph structures. Yes, I should probably clarify some parts, but with description, if we are being honest, I'm clueless. That would be great if, for example, you watch me for a while, you watch my videos for a while, and you could take your time for a while to read my prologue. Yes, it would help me a lot if you read it and wrote me a comment, what do you think about it? Because really anything will help me, because I have no experience on writing and I don't really feel like learning on this book. I will definitely learn on this book, but I would prefer to learn less negative things and more of the positive ones. So yes, your comment will help me a lot. And that's all on my week. That's all, folks.